I'll just ask a simple question then. On September 5, Ms. Dahl clearly says that she received Dr. Matala's 70-page report on September 5. At 1 o'clock, there's an envelope with a case decision based on all of that. A staffing had taken place. Everything had taken place in 3 hours' time. And there was no pick. The CFT that we were ordered down because in court, it was asked, Judge Hardison said, what does he need to do? And Attorney Bradshaw and Ms. Dudley said, they got together, did a huddle, need to have a CFT. That was on a Tuesday, I believe. On Friday, we had it. I walked in, everything was already predetermined. And there were all of these parenting classes, even though I had taken parenting classes. These ones that would take 4 months of 3 days a week from 12 o'clock in the day to 3 o'clock in the day, 3 times a week in Raleigh. And then I was told I had to go to another psychologist, and it was your psychologist, which under the rule of law and the right to health care, you can't force a person to go get any health care, and you certainly can't force a certain physician to attend to any human being, no matter who you are. It's set up, in my opinion, to make sure that I fail no matter what I do. And DSS, any negotiation, you know, a good agreement makes for good friends. But DSS has not kept any part of their agreement. None.
Does anyone else have anything they'd like to add to this? Okay. Are we to address a contingency plan? Or the possible date of another CFT?
I don't think at this point a contingency plan is necessary. I mean, I don't think we should replace what we've already talked about previously.
Okay. And are we going to come back within a certain period of time, Ms. Cole?
Again, I think we would all be remiss if we didn't right now figure out what kind of joint plan we have come up with today. Because I'm not really clear yet, personally here, as to what there's an agreement about for what this meeting's purpose was, and that is to understand the placement that began this week of Cheyenne with you, Mr. Davis, and what that entails, and how we will need to be approaching to come into the home and work together. I hope we can understand today where there's consensus, where there's a joint understanding and agreement on just those actions until these other concerns and things can still be addressed, and you know, there's further court proceedings on that. The purpose of this meeting is just to talk about just what I just said, what we've said, and here the facilitator has said, just an understanding of working together for right now during this placement, understanding the placement and understanding what needs to be done, working together. So,
and that's the way it was described to me.
Is there an agreement that we'll be able to work with you and get into the home as needed, the workers?
My thing is this. My legal stance is that I have custody of my daughter and she was sent home by a judge. Yours is a trial placement. I've seen nothing in court of a trial placement, never heard of a trial placement. We have an impasse on that.